Netflix has some major problems. It ignited an enormous buzz in the film industry, becoming a viewer's favorite. Despite the success of Netflix through its various hits, it hasn't been smooth sailing. The company is now in big trouble, and the company's lost its footing, arousing concerns about its longevity. As things get out of hand for Netflix, we seek to cover some of the challenges the company is facing. The first challenge is inflation. Inflation remains a problem for Netflix since many customers are unable to afford the adjusted prices. As inflation hits every sector, the film sector has not been left out, and Netflix is straining to dominate the market. The high prices of subscriptions have made many viewers opt out of Netflix since many people are focusing on cost cutting. As a result, Netflix has lost an enormous number of subscribers, and the trend is worrying for the company. Shockingly, Netflix lost more than 1 million subscribers during spring alone. Adding fuel to the fire, Netflix was yet again slapped with an additional loss of 2 million subscribers in the period between May and August of last year. And what's more distressing is that Netflix has never experienced this kind of loss in the past 2 decades. It's attracted the attention of Netflix investors, who have a lot of questions about the company's future. Moreover, inflation has caused the company's stock to crash and kept Netflix under immense pressure due to signs of underperformance. 2. Many subscribers went for other video streaming apps, since many of them had to find cheaper, alternative ways of getting entertainment. A great many subscribers found it makes more sense to focus on buying essentials such as food, rather than wasting money on expensive Netflix subscriptions. But all in all, it's turning out to be a lose-lose situation for the company, and this caused Netflix to realize its mistake. Netflix has made price cuts in subscriptions as they are desperate to get subscribers back, and the company has managed to get a portion of its subscribers back, but it doesn't conceal the fact that the damage was already done by inflation, as they are yet to make a full recovery. Account sharing has definitely hurt Netflix's earnings. Account sharing enables many people to video stream anywhere as long as they have the password to the account holder's account. However, Netflix is not happy with this behavior since it's making the demand for subscriptions dormant. The company recognizes the middlemen who are doing business through account sharing to earn some cash. This business transaction has discouraged many people from buying paid subscriptions because, well, they can get them at a cheaper price through the middleman. Since Netflix is keen on maximizing profits, it has to come up with new measures affecting account sharing. For example, in the U.S., a subscriber will pay $8 for each person who has a password outside the household. Now, this cost applies to those who use premium and standard plans. This measure has caused an uproar among various subscribers as many are not impressed with the policies Netflix is implementing. Even though Netflix is taking stern measures against account sharing, it remains a problem since some countries have been left out of the crackdown. In recent news, Netflix has implemented the policy in 100 countries, and the process is underway for the remaining countries. Even though Netflix has been in the game for 25 years, it still faces stiff competition from other video streaming companies such as Disney+, HBO Max, Apple TV+, Amazon Prime Video, Paramount, and Hulu. The competitors have offered nice deals, and this has hijacked many Netflix fans since the offers are cheaper. For example, Amazon Prime Video is free for the first 30 days, and this deal has attracted many viewers globally. Currently, Amazon Prime Video has the most subscribers in the US, and this poses a lot of danger to Netflix. When it comes to Apple TV+, the monthly subscription that has no ads is cheaper than Netflix. Specifically, Netflix charges $15.99 for the monthly package with no ads, while Apple TV Plus charges only $6.99 for the same deal. In addition, Apple TV offers great content that can keep many viewers hooked. Looking at these two deals, many will go for the Apple TV Plus since it is cost-effective. Since Netflix is using ads to increase its earnings, its competitor, Disney Plus, followed the same technique to increase their financial base. Since then, it's been a tug-of-war between the two companies as one is looking to utilize the use of ads to get better revenue than the other. And talking of discounts, another competitor called HBO Max lures many viewers with a 40% price deduction. HBO made this offer to both returning and new customers, and this technique paid off since they were able to retain a huge customer base. This alone poses a threat to Netflix since they are yet to retain their customers, considering the company lost 2 million subscriptions in the last year alone. Another competitor, Paramount, offers a lucrative deal when it comes to premium subscriptions. The charge for a premium subscription is $9.99, and it includes exciting offers such as a 7-day trial, after which you can pay later. This offer is cheaper than Netflix, and many viewers prefer the lower rate. When you want to be updated on current TV shows, Hulu is the place to be. Hulu beats Netflix in the timing of releasing TV shows. In fact, one can watch a TV show on Hulu a day after the film is released, unlike Netflix, which can sometimes take a month or even weeks. As a result, Netflix may lose a lot of subscribers since many film lovers prefer a channel that releases films quickly. From these listings, there is no doubt that these competitors are giving Netflix a hard time and proving to the company that they are a force to reckon with. Despite Netflix making hits through series such as Stranger Things, the company has faced a bad reputation for eroding certain cultures and promoting various agendas that seem inappropriate to many. One of the agendas that Netflix is pushing is the LGBTQ relationship, and this move has not been well received by some countries. For example, Turkey wanted LGBTQ characters to be erased from Turkish films such as The Protector and Love 101. Netflix has also eroded religious beliefs by falsifying information about certain denominations. For example, the film entitled The First Temptation of Christ describes Jesus as a gay figure, and it also shows scenes where Mary smokes marijuana. This annoyed many viewers, especially those who take religion seriously, and this attracted a ban from certain countries like Brazil. Similarly, the Islamic community in Jordan was annoyed by the Jordanian film called Jinn. The Islamic community expressed uproar towards Netflix for encouraging immorality among Islamic women and men. The Islamic community cited scenes where women do not wear a hijab, and this fueled the move to ban the series from the country. Yet again, Netflix was in the spotlight for encouraging child sexualization through a film called Cuties. This attracted the attention of vigilant authorities from the U.S. and Turkey, who filed a complaint for the film to be taken down. Aside from eroding religious beliefs, Netflix has promoted the idea of drug-taking as a cool behavior. Films such as Orange is the New Black and House of Cards encourage chain smoking. Shifting to mental health, Netflix has also encouraged suicide. Quite naive, right? Well, a film called 13 Reasons Why shows a teenager taking his life as a result of depression. Many psychologists and counselors found this irritating because the series ignored the fact that depression and past trauma can be fixed. Moreover, Netflix has been known for misinformation, as seen in the series such as Dahmer Monster. In addition, Netflix has been accused of embracing certain geopolitical matters, such as liberal ideology, as seen in films such as Dahmer Monster. This shows the controversial nature of Netflix is still a big problem that has yet to be solved. Perhaps the more controversial Netflix is, the greater the likelihood of losing subscribers. Is the future of Netflix bright? Or are we yet to see more downfalls?